And good evening, everyone, and you're listening to another episode of Deathmatch Russell. It's Wednesday night, and tonight we're going to have Chad's an idiot. That's right, pro wrestling fan and writer. He's a fan of IWA Mid-South, and he's going to talk to me live tonight. We got a lot to talk about. He's got a lot to get off of his chest, and we're going to have fun with this. Let's have a fun night of wrestling talk. Tune in right now. And much, much more. Bringing the very best in news and interviews. Stay tuned right now. Here he's calling. Good evening, Chad's an idiot, and how are you tonight?
Good. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm just, getting ready for the week here. You got wrestling coming up. I'm going to go check out Matt Tremont's, I'm going to go head over to the H2O's show they got this weekend down in, at the compound down in Blackwood, New Jersey, this Friday night.
That should be exciting.
It is. A lot of names that you know and I know. Mancher's going to be in the house. It's going to be great.
Nice.
And the Young Dragons, they are on the card as well. So it's going to be something.
Dragons make an appearance. Nice.
Yes, surprise. Oh no, wait. I don't think it's that. I could be wrong. I'm probably right or wrong because I know Survival of the Sickest they're there too or something. I don't know. There's so many guys I don't even know. I'll pay.
It's hard to keep up with every independent wrestler's schedule. So
I know exactly, and
especially this. Right now, I think there's roughly this week 10 million wrestling shows.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It's going to be really hard to keep up with everything.
I know. It's like, and you got a show coming up that you're going to be involved with coming up, right? That's right. You call that?
Actually, yeah. Friday night.
My gosh.
The IWA Mid-South Spring Tryout Show.
Yeah.
Going to be a lot of young talent there. Should be an interesting night. The tryout shows are always fun.
But there's this one guy that's really gotten to you, and I know you're going to step in the ring with him.
Yeah, there's this kid named Dakota Boss.
I know.
He's been in these shows for the last couple of years, and it just seems like I think he's taking advantage of the kinds of the guys in the ring with him.
Yeah.
In all honesty, it's really embarrassing to see him out there, and he's actually hasn't made any progress.
Right.
So I've just decided that he's not going to do these anymore.
And you're going to take
one way or another Friday night. This will probably be the last time he gets in a ring.
That's it. Cripple a man, right? As you said, you break a leg.
Well,
not your leg. Don't break your leg. As the old saying goes, don't break a leg.
No, I'm not going to break my leg, but there will be a leg broken.
Yeah.
At the very least, he's going to walk out there with a slight limp.
Nice.
At the very least.
Nice. You have it all in your head.
So, yeah, that's actually Friday night in beautiful Memphis, Indiana.
I know. I haven't been there since God. Remember last time I was there? King of the Dead, Guardians of Hardcore was the last time. Man, that's the last time.
That was a hell of a show.
Damn right it was. We talk about that more than every week. Like everybody talks about it. I always talk about it. I love it. It was a great show.
That main event with Gage and Ricky Shane was really something special.
Yeah, and also Masada versus Brad Cash too was and
Brad Cash. Oh yeah.
Brad Cash
Brad's
and Bryant Woods and Rob Marsh.
Oh yeah, the whole card up and down the lineup.
It was
actually Mance Warner and J.C. Rotten had a hell of a match.
That was like, you know what? I was really like, wow. I'm glad I had. You know what? That gave JC a push to have him on my podcast. You know what I mean? Like, I'm glad he stepped it up. You know what I mean? He needed that little boost before that.
I'm telling you, for the last year, that kid has done nothing but improve.
Yeah.
Man, he's been going harder and harder, which has got him into the King of the Death matches this year.
I know. That we just talked about this. Did you see that lineup card? Holy cow! It's stocked.
Oh, it's crazy.
That's a beautiful poster.
Gage Masada, Arrow Boy, Marcus Crane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be insane. Dale Patrick's still gonna be in King of the Death match.
Wow.
He got a little bit lucky.
Yeah.
He actually lost the loser leaves IWA match last week.
Oh, really?
But they did some finagling, and he's going to get to stay.
Yeah.
He's going to get to stay, but only because his partner was willing to give up his career so Dale could, try to win the King this year.
Yeah.
Pretty emotional scene that night.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure. Yeah, you had a good card. That was last week, right? A couple weeks ago, right?
That was last week, yeah.
How was that? Good show, right?
It was a really good show. They generally bring it.
I know.
Every Thursday night, they don't play around.
No.
Heck of a main event.
I know.
Just crazy. That was actually Jake Christ and J.C. Rotten against Jimmy's Angels.
Yeah.
Which was Dale Patrick's and Ace Perry, who is now gone from the IWA.
Ooh, Ace is now, he's finally officially,
Ace is gone.
Wow.
He took one for his partner, but that whole night for Jimmy's Angels went pretty bad.
Yeah.
Jimmy Jacobs actually lost to Mance Warner.
Oh, no shit.
Could not regain his IWA championship, so
wow.
We'll see how that goes further on, but Mance kept it with all of Jimmy's Angels outside the ring.
Wow. Man,
he's a hell of a champ for him right now, man.
He is like he's the god. He's like a king of like the god of wrestling right now. Like the lariats of what I mean.
On fire.
He is on fire, man.
I mean,
and he's taking
last
on.
Month he went an hour with Michael Elgin.
He's taking on Brandon Kirk. That's going to be a great match right there this week at H2O.
Actually, tomorrow night.
Yeah.
He's taking on Sugar Dunkerton.
Oh.
Sugar D tomorrow night for the
man.
IWA World Title.
Oh, man. That ought to be
live
good.
On Powerbomb.tv.
Oh, man. Holy shit.
Which you can get for free for 20 days.
I need to do that.
By using IWAMS as your code.
Yeah, I got to check that out. I got to get hooked up on that.
Oh, Powerbomb TV, there's all kinds of good stuff on there, man.
I know. A lot of good stuff. On Point's on there all the time.
Worth the $10 a month for sure.
Yeah. I know. We're going to be spending some money this weekend, that's for sure. From a lot of...
Yeah, this whole week is
oh my God.
Wrestling crazy, man.
It's crazy.
There's all kinds of stuff going on in New Orleans.
I know, man. It's going to be... Amazing. It's like they're packed up, ready to go. Like Game Changer Wrestling is ready to go. They're there. It's gonna. Janela's spring break too, man. They're ready. It's sold out. It's
that looks like a great card.
Oh, the Bloodsport is going to be interesting. That's a good card right there for that too.
The Matt Riddle. Oh yeah.
Yes,
Riddle was actually in IWA about 2 months ago.
Yeah, he was.
Man beat Riddle, which was kind of.
Impressive.
That was a big shock.
Yeah, because he's I saw Matt Riddle at Beyond Wrestling at the Game Changer. I'm like, this guy is pretty damn good. Not to be like
he's a shooter too, man.
Oh,
he's
yeah,
legit.
Yeah, it's like I never got to see Michael Elgin ever, and I saw him at Beyond. I was like, this guy is awesome. He's really really scouted.
Elgin's a freak, man.
I know, but a nice guy too.
Oh yeah. Really smart guy.
Yeah.
But he's got all kinds of big shows coming up.
I know.
This month, it's crazy for sure.
It is. They even Progress is going to be wrestling. I was looking at the whole lineup. All the companies going to be there. Beyond's going to be there. They're doing a whole bunch of shit. I think Tommy Dreamer's Fed is going to be there too. House of Hardcore is going to be there. How cool is that this year?
That's pretty awesome.
I know, right?
He puts on a good show.
He does, and I was talking to I think his name was Christopher. I just had him on yesterday. Christopher Holt from the Wrestling for Warriors. And they're doing that special event with the House of Hardcore. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really, everybody dogs the WWE, but it's really nice this time of year where it's essentially the WWE bringing all these people together.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I mean, they can say whatever they want to them for the rest of the year, but during WrestleMania week, that brings so many people to new eyes on independent wrestling.
I know.
There's people that are all week, getting drunk, watching wrestling, enjoying their life.
Exactly. That sounds like Marcus Crane, and he's done that already, you know?
From what I'm reading, Marcus has had a good time.
He's having fun. I'm seeing a lot of good stuff. You know, everybody's having fun. Brett's taking pictures. Yeah. Brett's taking pictures. Everybody's.
Well, it's New Orleans, man. It's New Orleans. And
I know.
It's WrestleMania season. You gotta have fun.
You gotta. I wish I was going. I was trying to, but I was like, you know what? These tickets are expensive. They're so expensive to go to the show, and you know you have to organize. But next year, I'm saving my money. New Jersey, WrestleMania, my backyard. You know.
Yeah, it's a lot closer for you, man. They haven't had a WrestleMania in Indianapolis since WrestleMania 8, so we're getting screwed,
dude. You know what? I wish that maybe maybe Ian needs to think about doing WrestleCon. You know, next year.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
Really, right? Because look where they are now. Look where they are now. You know what I mean? Really, it's picked up. Great. I know it's picked up. They've picked up. You know.
But I mean, this is the best week of the year if you're a wrestling fan.
Really,
whether you're an independent fan, whether you're a WWE fan, no matter who you support, you've got somebody to root for this week.
I know.
I mean, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
You know, the Hall of Fame ceremony this week.
I know.
That's a big deal. I mean, you got Jeff Jarrett coming back from his 20-year hiatus.
Slap nuts himself. You know, come on.
Oh yeah, don't piss him off.
I've called him slap nuts before on a local show. You know, I remember doing back in it was actually NWA cyberspace wrestling was around, you know.
Wow, cyberspace. That's old school. I actually had a slap nuts T-shirt in 2000.
Really?
That's how old I am. I had a slap nuts T-shirt.
There you go. Wear it to the ring this week.
Wow, I grew out of that shit a lot.
Really?
They came to my high school.
Yeah.
And I was I don't know, I was 13.
Yeah.
My first real live one that I remember.
Yeah,
it was Jeff Jarrett and Brian Christopher.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah. That's how old it is.
Yeah.
USWA Championship Wrestling.
There you go. That must have been a fun night. That must have been a good card.
I don't really remember because I've had about 1,000 beers since then. But
yes.
From what I recall, I'm still a wrestling fan. So
yes, you are.
Pretty well.
Yes, you are. You are.
The only other thing I remember from that night is Miss Jacqueline's boob came out. So
nice little poppage on the.
That's a pretty good deal for a 13-year-old kid.
Yeah, a little poppage.
He's a Hall of Famer.
I'm saying I'm calling it a poppage for the night. That's it. We're flipping out new terms tonight. Poppage for the nippage. You know.
Yeah, there's a lot of poppage that night.
Yeah. God bless her. So I think you probably saw it. I probably told you I'm headed to GCW in Chicago in May.
Yeah, that should be
That's
awesome.
a wild. That's 5 of us are packing up a car. We're going from Jersey.
Jersey. That's a long drive from Jersey, man.
You know what? We all have never been to Chicago, so it's like perfect time. You know, let's do it.
Chicago's not bad. We went up there a couple of years ago, actually, for an Eagles concert.
Yeah.
So it's not a bad town.
No.
I think it gets a worse reputation than it actually is, but you know.
But I want to go for the pizza and the beer, and you know that's it. That's the wrestling. You know. And it's at
So how far? So where are you at in New Jersey?
Where am I at? I'm actually at the shore. I'm really at the shore of New Jersey. I'm like, it's between where the, what do you call it? Point Pleasant Beaches, Point Pleasant, New Jersey, and Seaside Heights. I'm right in the smack of town. Remember when that storm?
You know those guys from that TV show, then, right?
What's that? Oh, those douchebags.
Those Guido guys from
those
the TV show?
Douchebags. Yeah, those douchebags. No.
That my wife to make me watch for last week?
No. I actually
she's in the room, so I have to tell her that it's a terrible show.
Yeah, it's a horrible show. Yeah, no, I could give two shits about that.
The only towns in New Jersey I've actually spent any significant amount of time in is Camden.
Okay.
Which is more Philadelphia.
Yeah, Camden.
And Tenafly, oddly enough.
Yeah, Camden's known for the bad part. You know, they're bad. That's like the Chicago of the...
It's weird because Camden's terrible, and Tenafly was about the nicest town I've ever been to.
Yeah.
So
that's cool.
That's all I know about New Jersey, though.
Yeah. Well, I was where the storms got hit, the beach fronts, but not my house. I live like away from the beach. Thank God. 15 minutes from the beach.
That's pretty lucky then.
Yeah. But no,
we actually had some bad weather here tonight.
Yeah, it's a little windy out there too. We're getting some.
Oh yeah, we had 50-mile-an-hour winds pretty much all day yesterday. So
I know
the fact that we didn't lose power is a miracle.
Isn't this crazy weather we're having? It's like it's supposed to get more snow and shit. What the hell is this bullshit?
Yeah, they're talking like we may get 3 inches Friday night.
They're talking about like 5 over here.
Well, if we get
3
inches,
3 to 4.
It's not going to matter because I'm still going to show up to Memphis, Indiana.
You have yes. With this wrestling, you're there. So no matter what, if it's a storm or not,
no matter what's going to happen, somebody's going to get hurt.
Yeah.
IWA is actually running Thursday night,
yeah, Friday
night, and Saturday night this week.
Wow, 3.
So they've got a big weekend.
That's I'm sure you'll be at all 3 of them.
I don't know about tomorrow night because we'll see. We'll see how it works out. But I know for sure I'll be there Friday.
Yeah.
And then, it's WrestleMania weekend. It's busy time for everybody.
I know.
So we'll see how it works out. I'd like to be at all 3 shows. But
my friend.
If I show up tomorrow night, I might run into a kid whose leg I'm going to need to break. So I don't want to get kicked out of the building.
Yeah,
it's an ugly thing.
Yeah, you want to stay away from that and get yourself ready for it.
It's an ugly scene. Actually, there's 2. Yeah, huge IWA events coming up this month. One of them's got your buddy Nick Gage on it.
Yes, that's
April 26th.
Yeah.
April Blood Showers. RSP and Nick Gage will be in the building.
Oh, wow.
You know how that goes.
Yeah. All hell's going to break loose there.
There could be some light tube breaking going on.
That's what it's going to break, We know when it breaks.
And that's all building up till May 18th. Yeah. May 18th and 19th.
Did you see that? Did you see that post I put? Spoiler, ultraviolence. That structure, I helped design that.
What I saw the light. What was it? What was holding it up? Was it light tubes holding up light tubes? I couldn't really tell.
Yes. Me and my buddy built that. We built that for that Game Changers last show. It was hell of a, pretty cool little concept.
That's awesome.
I know.
That's all.
We're gonna work out something more for TOS. We got something big in store. Now
this is a crazy question.
Yes.
Do you ever step across the aisle and go see CZW? Like ever?
Do I go to CZW?
Or are you just straight GCW?
I go both. I'm not a fan. DJ knows me. I don't care. Yeah. I go. I'll be going to Best of the Best and TOD. And come on, man. I go to my tournaments. Gotta, you know what I mean? Blood is coming,
I was just seeing if you had a strict loyalty to one or the other.
No. I love both companies. I support all companies.
Some people love Diet Coke. Some people love Diet Pepsi.
Yeah, I know. I love my fucking rum and Coke. Whatever. But no, it's gonna be. I don't care. They all love me. You know what I mean? I'm not a basher. I help promote. Come on. I love promoting, and you know what I mean.
That's what this business is all about. Helping people out, man.
I know.
A lot of people don't get that.
And you don't want to hear a backstory on. I'll tell us. I love telling the story how I helped Zandig for the Tournament of Death the one year. For the TOD, I actually, I made some posters of DJ, for the tombstones, the rest in peace and all that was behind me. I helped behind the scenes. So that's how that got the heat for that, But nobody ever said, but they were all laughing though. It was great,
Yeah.
And I remember there was one fan in the crowd. He printed out the T-shirt, "Rest in Peace, DJ."
Awesome.
I know.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, but this year's TOD will be. Let's see who else they got. They haven't announced anybody else yet, so should be an interesting lineup this year. They got one name entered. Drew Parker from UK. I saw. He just faced Ricky Shade Page. I think the last time that they were in UK.
Yeah, I haven't seen him as of yet, but man, there's so many good athletes out there. So many talented professional athletes out there, and Ricky Shane Page is probably one of the nicest human beings ever to walk the face of the earth.
Look where he's been, man. He's gone. I know he's done it all. Come on,
the guy's tortured himself for his art. Let's be honest.
He has.
And he still comes out super nice guy. Nice to fans.
Yeah.
Hell, nice to other wrestlers.
He's actually, I think, on the... Is he on... Yeah, he's on the CZW's thing for that, I think, this week, too. But he's in on the card for the CZW's down there, you know?
Oh, it's good. It's going to be...
It's so crazy. There's so many promotions mixing it up. Why don't they just all mix it up together and just go all out, you know? Just do one big event.
It's actually closer... It's actually closer than you think it is, in all honesty. This is the most that companies have worked together since the early 80s.
Yeah.
I mean, you got companies all the time. I just saw Impact and Lucha Underground.
Right.
Going to have a big show together.
Yeah.
I mean, that's going to be awesome. I mean, you can't, if WWE ever worked for New Japan, the world would explode.
Yeah. You know what? This year I'm really impressed with WWE, though. They put that tournament together. Is that cool or what? That new tournament there with the NXT and all the I saw something.
Oh man,
I saw that. I know.
They've actually had some really good tournaments. They had a cruiserweight tournament.
Yeah.
That I love.
Yeah.
And then they had that really good women's championship tournament.
And then they have a belt they just designed for this. That's pretty cool. I don't know. Whatever it is.
The new North American Championship. They're actually having a ladder match for that. On Saturday night?
Yeah. Yeah.
With everybody's boy Ricochet in it.
Yeah. Wait a minute. I thought they weren't supposed to thought they weren't allowed to use ladders and all that shit. You know?
They're doing it there. They're going to do it that night. Well, WWE and Ring of Honor both have a pass that week.
Really?
They're allowed to do whatever they want.
Wow.
Due to money.
Yeah.
They're not going to tell WWE you can't do that. They're not going to do that.
Yeah, I know.
They're bringing in how much money to that city?
I know. It's like Nick Gage is coming, and do you think there's going to be a light tube?
Although a lot of the complaints are like, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that. And I'm like, man, I used to watch Harley race.
Yeah.
And he didn't do anything.
No, he just had brass knuckles. And come on, everybody.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they used to use the brass knuckles. Knuckles were the thing back then, you know? Come on.
Oh, it's crazy. I mean, that's the way it used to be.
Why
two guys grab a headlock, one of you go.
Just why would they do that all of a sudden? Like, just to, it's weird. That was so weird how they...
I have a feeling that they're trying to make some more money.
Really?
Because they're just going to find promoters.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
They're going to make that money.
Mm-hmm.
New Orleans is making out like a bank on this, but that's not a city that is. I mean, it brings money in, but it's the population there is not exactly rich.
Mm-hmm.
So the more money they can bring in, the better it is for that community.
Oh, I just got a tweet from Brett. Green Means Go is now on Smart Mark. Nice. It's up.
Wow.
It's
awesome.
up. It's up. All right, finally. Go watch myself. Get
Smart
lunch.
Mark's always dropping some good stuff, man.
I know the guy, Gary. Gary, and there's a whole bunch of people. But my friend TJ is really getting one of our good friends. TJ really helps out with those camera angles, and he's awesome. TJ and Friends.
Yeah.
He needs to get signed. He's a good man, but he's a family man. He does it out of his house.
It's crazy in every aspect of the wrestling business.
Yeah.
In 2018, how much talent there is from top to bottom. Not just the wrestlers, not just the announcers, camera people, commentators, everything.
Yeah.
It's amazing, and it's only going to get better.
It is, and you know what it is? My friend TJ, I'm sure you've seen it, like the little video clips where it's like right above the ring. You don't see that in shows. You don't, and that's awesome. The 3D angles.
Yeah, I've actually got a buddy that works for Smart Mark that was trying to talk a promoter into using a drone for some stuff.
Yeah,
which I don't know how safe it would be, but
they brought down. I think they brought one into TOD for that one I was at.
That's nuts, man.
Isn't it? Vice TV did it.
It's nuts how far the business has come to.
It does. Technology is coming. We were gonna
and this isn't mocking anybody, but go on Smart Mark.
Yeah.
And look at the 1996 IWA show.
Yeah.
It's like one camera.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, now you got camera angles from every direction.
Well, the one camera angle I didn't like. I just didn't. I don't know why they had it. I'm sure they're gonna fix it. On that way back wall. That was kind of a little bit out. You couldn't see. Couldn't see much. If it had a zoom, yes. I'm sure they'll fix that. They can fix that. Nick could fix that. Whoever's working those angles.
Nick can fix anything.
I know he can. Nick Manowar, our buddy Nick, you know.
Nick Manowar, pro wrestling's BFF.
Yes.
Nick's actually, if I don't plug it, he's got actually, if you use his homage password,
yes,
theoretically, I'm trying to help him out. So look up Nick Manowar on Twitter, and I'm sure you can get all that info.
Yeah, he'll probably pass it to me. I told him to try to hook me up with a figure. I want to get I want my own figure of myself. Deathmatch Russell. Custom.
Yeah.
Custom.
Yeah, he does a really good job.
He does awesome figures. Him and AJ. We have a lot of friends that do that. It's really awesome,
that's just another guy. You get people like that just love the wrestling business, man.
Yeah.
They'll do anything they can for it.
Yeah.
With Trip Cassidy, Prince of the Death Matches.
Yes.
3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Really super bad injury.
Oh my God, man! I was talking about how he's lucky, man. Dude, that was a bad gash.
There's moments. I'm sitting in the front row.
Yeah.
And I see him go through this pane of glass,
mm-hmm.
and I see it. You can actually see it cut into him, and you can tell when something's not right.
Yeah.
I looked at Trip Cassidy, who's an amazing professional wrestler.
He is. He's one of those guys I've seen.
Does not give a shit. He will do whatever you ask him to do. And I could see in his eyes how scared he was at that moment. Because, it was literally, it was 2 inches from cutting his throat.
Yeah.
This is not a joke.
No.
It was 2 inches from it being an actual death match.
Mm-hmm.
The dude freaked out, but
mm-hmm.
he stopped what he was doing.
Yeah.
He was going to run out of that ring, but instead he finished the match.
That's badass.
That is dedication to your craft right
That's
there.
dedication. That's like almost, that's
as soon as that happened, Nick Manowar made a figure for that guy to try to sell to make him some money to pay for some of his medical bills.
Yeah.
That's a tight community, man. It
really is. I know when, how many times we say how Reed Bentley or John Wayne Murdoch, when they cut themselves, and Nick Gage, they want to keep going, towards the end of the matches, it's like, dude, just.
It's just
stop.
I actually just talked to Reed. A couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
One of the nicest human beings on the planet.
Oh, dude, I love.
He's got a good head on his shoulders.
Dude, he's awesome. He's always welcome on my house. He's one of those guys. I've had him stay on the couch. I've had them over my house.
He's been in the business for 9 years.
I know, dude.
And he's like this grizzled veteran.
Yeah.
I was like, how old are you again? He's like 26. I'm like, shut up.
Yeah. Those guys are two of the greatest guys that we know. I love talking with them. Anytime I see them, they're just great in the ring, and their attitudes are great.
Oh man, that match they had at Guardians, you were there for that.
Yeah, dude. Special night.
That was crazy.
That was a special night. That really.
Yeah. They actually came back to the IWA, which was pretty nice.
Yeah.
They've been gone a while.
Yeah, I know.
You know how that good stuff goes, man. Wrestling,
but you know what? That's where they belong. That's that's part of their home. They can't leave that. Come on,
It's part of your history. Well, I mean, eventually, guys, are going to move on or whatever. But the fact that you can come back
just
come back and work, man, it's a good thing.
It is. You don't see that, and then to bring in DDT, you guys, Extremo, and that's so awesome. Come on, they're welcome.
Oh man, and those guys, they're crazy. Dude.
They are awesome.
Straight up to the king.
Yeah, they're in the King, I think. All right, yeah,
Ciclope, Miedo Extremo, Arrow Boy. There's all kinds of international talent coming in.
I don't know if they got booked for this week in No, I don't know if they got booked for. I think Violento did for the show for GC Dub.
He's another good one.
Oh, phenomenal! Yeah, he's at that show this week down in New Orleans. Jeez. There's so many guys. I know. Joey Janela's. Did you see who Joey's facing? The great Soki or whatever that guy.
Sasuke?
Huh?
Is that who he's taking? Sasuke?
Sasuke, yeah, isn't that Suski or whatever he is?
Yeah, great Sasuke.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. And then my favorite, the one I would be most looking forward to seeing, Matt Riddle.
Yeah.
And James Ellsworth.
What a joke that! Why?
Did you see that hype video?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that hype video was worth the price of it. Dude, who cares what the match is like?
It's
hilarious.
I think I should get him on my show. I think it'd be fun to try to see if he would come on my podcast just for shits and giggles,
Ellsworth is everywhere right now.
He
man.
is. He is. He's been in Jersey.
Good for that guy.
He's always everywhere. New York. He's always in New York or someplace,
Oh, that would be.
Yeah.
And say what you want about him.
No. Yeah.
Legitimate or not, he's got 3 wins on AJ Styles.
The phenomenal one. Man, there's a guy that...
He's the WWE champion at one point. So the dude's,
phenomenal.
Whether it's legitimate street cred or not, it's still street cred.
You know what? AJ has just always been AJ. He's awesome. You know what I mean?
He seems to get better.
He does.
Like, he did all the high-flying shit when he was young, but now it seems like he's evolved it to the point where...
I mean, I remember when I was like in the 90s, I went to this local promotion, and there's AJ Styles in the ring kicking ass, Like, this was the early prime time of him, now he's big time,
he's the dude has earned every dime. And that match Sunday night with Shinsuke Nakamura,
that's going to be a good one.
Blow people away.
That's going to be. Hey, what do you think of that?
Both these guys have been waiting for.
What do you think about the main event? That's it. That's
Brock and Roman?
Huh?
The Brock and Roman match?
No, Vince McMahon.
Shane. No, they're saying Brock and Roman's going on last again.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. But yeah, the Shane Daniel match they were talking about,
or the Shane, or the
Stephanie and Triple H match.
Huh? Yeah, the Triple H, Ronda Rousey, and Kurt Angle.
You know what?
I don't know.
Ronda Rousey. I mean, she's seems like she might be a slight threat to Ronda because realistically, we know that's not true.
Mm-hmm.
Although Ronda is susceptible from getting knocked out by, mothers of 2. So maybe you never can tell.
Yeah.
But, no, they've done a pretty. They don't. There's a reason they're $1 billion company.
Yeah.
Everybody complains about it, but at the end of the day, you're gonna be like, I guess I'll watch it anyway.
You know what? I used to watch Raw like constantly, but I'll just read the news on the internet. Like you know what I mean?
Once it went to 3 hours permanently, man, there's some weeks. I'm the biggest, I'm a huge wrestling fan, just of all types.
Yes.
But there's some weeks where it's a chore to get through.
I know.
And I think I said this earlier.
Yeah.
If my 12-year-old self heard me complaining about WrestleMania being 7 hours,
right,
he'd kill me in my sleep.
Yeah.
Dude, 7 hours of WrestleMania when I was a kid sounds like heaven.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, oh, God, how many beers is that?
It's going to be long.
It's going to be a lot of beers.
It's going to be long. It's
32. That Triple H Roman Reigns match, the 45-minute match at the end of the 7-hour pay-per-view. Mm-hmm. I got so drunk I fell asleep halfway through it.
Yeah.
Didn't care.
No.
That's how long that show was.
Yes.
Sometimes it's just a bit much.
It is. The pre-shows and, sometimes it's like, oh, really? Come on. We know what's going to happen. It's going to get the angle, Cut right to the wrestling. Yeah. Cut right to it, But
plus, I don't know what the situation
sometimes,
is.
You know what? You know what sucks? Sometimes the cable for Comcast cuts out. Like, I got Comcast service, right? And it cuts.
Oh, yeah.
And I got a bitch to the company,
Ours is Spectrum down here.
Yeah.
So we've been pretty lucky so far, but it was Time Warner before.
But I get the network or whatever, It's paid a couple dollars, so what,
I mean, $10 a month, you can't beat the WWE network.
No.
I can go back and watch an episode of Thunder right now.
There you go.
How crazy is that?
Yes. I
mean, what a time to be a wrestling fan, man. You could pay $30 and watch more wrestling than you would ever, you couldn't even breathe. There would be so much wrestling.
I know.
That's how crazy it is.
I know. I'll start watching WrestleMania 5 again, I've been talking about 5 a lot lately, I love it. I just bring up WrestleMania 5 because I was there, you know what I mean? Like, I saw it myself, as a kid.
Actually, the only WrestleMania I've ever been to is WrestleMania 27 in Atlanta.
Really?
And it was the worst WrestleMania ever. I mean, at the time, The Rock was just coming back, so we got to see The Rock. We got to see Triple H Undertaker, which was a hell of a match.
Mm-hmm.
Punk Orton was underrated. I mean, it had some good matches, but you end the night with Miz and Cena, and this isn't Miz of 2018.
No.
This is Miz of 2012.
Yeah.
And he wasn't ready yet.
No.
John's John.
Yeah.
John Cena's been John Cena for
John Cena's
15
been,
years.
I know.
You know what you're getting out of Cena.
Yeah.
The dude can bring it when he wants to. When he doesn't,
yeah. It's after time and time. Yeah, I know, but time and time again, it's getting old. He's like, gotta go.
I've said this to a dozen people now.
Yeah.
You take the most hardcore, this is blood and guts bullshit.
Yes.
Whatever you think, fan.
Yeah.
Miz walks into that room and starts talking.
Mm-hmm.
He owns that person.
Yeah.
That's how talented that cat is.
Yeah, he's awesome though. He's the Miz.
Oh, he starts talking, dude. I mean, his wrestling style.
Yeah.
There's nothing exciting about it.
He goes on Snapchat once in a while or some YouTube, or he'll go live. It's funny sometimes, He'll pop.
Once he starts talking though, every bad thing about that he does in the ring is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, he gets to go home and bang Maurice at night, so good for that guy.
Yes, exactly.
He's at least made one good life choice.
Yeah. What do you think? Hulk Hogan, they said, might be coming. Who knows? I know, man. It's like weird.
A rough one, dude. But I mean, it's 2018. What he said was not.
I know.
I mean, it wasn't cool. But two things.
Yeah.
He's done so much for Make-A-Wish and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's terrible. But how people don't want to forgive stuff anymore. Unless it's something they did. Yeah. If you did something, you're like, oh, come on, man, forgive me. Just, But if it's somebody else, especially somebody on the internet, no, this guy's terrible. He should never come back. No. Screw him and his family. That's not the way the world's supposed to work. Man.
I know.
You're supposed to forgive people.
He doesn't know what he is. He's screwed up so many times. Whatever. I don't know.
Dude, he's in his 60s?
Yeah. He'll pop a hip. Come on. He'll pop another hip.
I mean, if you're 60, The N-word's a rough one, man, but you're a 60-year-old white dude that didn't say the N-word?
Yeah,
I'm not sure I trust you.
Yeah, right? I know, right?
They've been saying it their whole lives. I mean, it's terrible.
Yeah, if he got in the ring and said that to Leo Rush, that would be a real problem there,
No, what I think should happen, he should apologize is, he should have to get in the ring and say it to Mark Henry.
True. Oh, yeah.
And then, whatever happens, and then I'll forgive you. I think that's the way you should do it.
Yeah.
Speaking of people getting murdered. Yeah. There's a Matt Riddle low-key match coming up.
Yes. Oh my God.
There's nothing I want more than low-key to try to shoot on Matt Riddle. There's nothing in the world I want more than that.
Low-key has been there since day one. You know how he started. He started out in the dungeon. Actually, like he was the part of the Jersey All Pro Wrestling was it was his local promotion. Holy shit, man! Like he grew up in the dog pound. You know what I mean? You've heard so many stories about Low Key. He is internationally well known for what he could do in the ring, and to go against Matt Riddle, that's a good. There you go. You're right.
I just the whole deal with him and. I mean, there's still that gif of going around of him kicking Chris Hero in the damn face. Yeah. I mean, Chris Hero, come on, man.
Chris Hero's hero.
Who's got a problem with Chris Hero?
We don't. I love him. Nobody does.
You can't take advantage of people's
Dude, you know what? Chris Hero's awesome because, he was one of those guys that reached out for Kevin Hogan. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
He actually reached out and, reached out. He was one of the stars that came to him and popped out on the media, So that was awesome for him, you know what I mean? Really, God rest his soul. I miss him every day. It sucks, dude. Yeah. This would have been a great... Kevin would have been in his glory this weekend, This would have been his...
There's some people, man, that,
I know.
This is it. This is the time of year.
I know.
I mean, there's a lot of people like that. And it's good to have... You got to have people like that.
Yeah.
I mean, there's enough curmudgeon, grumpy wrestling fans. We don't need those people.
No. Yes.
We need people that love the business.
Exactly.
And want to enjoy themselves. Not people that just want to start shit.
No.
That's what I try to do on the website, man. Like when I review local shows, I'm not trying to tear motherfuckers apart.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not here to make a 20-year-old kid's night bad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the shit he does right.
Yes. Yeah.
Anybody can pick apart a match.
Absolutely.
Anybody. Absolutely. It's not hard.
No, it isn't. It's not brain scientists. We're not brain scientists in the business. We know it. We know the ins and outs of the ring. Come on. We know how to work. We know how to.
I don't want to hear. I don't think he got up high enough on that Rana or his forearms didn't look. Man, shut up.
Yeah.
Man, anybody can do that.
Yep. Yeah.
It's real talent to find the shit he's doing 100% right and praise the kid for it.
Yeah. Wow. So what tag team? So let's throw up to like IWA the show this week, right? So many names coming in there, right? Like there's so many shows.
They've got 2 shows. They've got 3 shows this week.
I know.
Tomorrow night they've got. Let's see.
Yeah, go ahead. Read it.
Yeah. Dale Patrick's taking on Gary J.
Oh, Gary J. Another one. Here's the name.
Gary J's coming back in.
Yeah.
You got Congo Kong. Against legendary Larry D and Calvin Tankman, which is going to be 3 giant men.
That's Larry D is one of, I think, Drew Cifer's favorite guys. From the road home from wrestling. That's his buddy.
Is a Larry D fan. And you know what? Larry D's a hell of a guy.
Yeah, I gotta have it. I would love to have. I'm gonna have to get him on the show. I need to talk to him.
Oh, super nice guy. And I mean, he worked his ass off to get where he's at.
Yeah.
Runs down there in PTW down there in Kentucky.
Yes, PT Dub.
So he's. And then you got Ronnie Nicole coming in tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Taking on Big Faye Jackson.
Faye Jackson. The milkshake. Bring all the boys to the yard. Something like that.
There's a lot of milkshakes.
Yes, she's a great wrestler.
Let's see who else you got coming in tomorrow.
I know.
Darius Lockhart coming in, take on Sage Phillips.
Oh, Sage, how's he doing? How are they doing? How are those guys doing? I really don't. I know they're doing pretty good, I'm sure.
Who's that?
Which one? Sage and Cole. They're probably tearing it up.
They're good stuff.
I know.
I do want to mention that both super talented kids, both of them have worked their asses off, keep improving every single week. But one thing is, Cole Radrick is not 6 feet tall.
No.
He's been telling people he's 6 feet tall. He's been posting it on the internet.
Yeah. I remember. You know what? I remember they came over They were another people. They were Bentley students that stayed at my house. They stayed over.
I just don't like people spreading fallacies on the internet.
Yeah.
He's not 6 feet tall.
No.
He's maybe 5'9", and I'm being nice.
Yeah.
I think he's not 5'9".
Yeah.
But if anybody talks to Cole Radrick, make sure they point out not 6 feet tall. Completely not 6 feet.
You know who was? You know what? You know who's making a name for himself? That kid, the youngest kid there. The stunt kid. What's his name? Marco Stunt.
Marco Stunt.
That kid.
Actually, at Prince of the Death matches, I pulled 40 tacks out of his back.
Oh yeah.
During a match, it was disgusting.
Oh.
I don't know if you've ever pulled tacks out of somebody's back, but it's a really weird feeling.
Yeah.
But that kid took an ass whooping.
Yeah.
And kept coming back.
There's a kid.
A hell of a show that night.
He's a good kid, man. He's got something.
Oh, really?
He's really.
Oh, yeah. Awesome young kid.
Yeah.
And he's going places, man. All these, you see all these young guys. You got
Byron
Reed,
he reminds me of a young Jack Evans. Really, you can tell.
You talk about a little guy. He's a little guy.
Yeah, and he's really young. Heart. Really young too. It's like wow.
Yeah, big heart. This area's got a lot of talented young kids in it, man. That are that eventually are gonna. It's crazy how this stuff starts. Ricochet.
Yes.
Started wrestling. He was like 15 in Kentucky.
Yeah.
Now look at him. The dude is going to be a megastar.
Like Joey Janela, like 15 years old, 16. Come on. He was tearing it up on a pogo stick. Come on. He was a character back in the day,
And you just keep working, you keep progressing, you keep getting a little bit better, cut a little better promo, get a little better in the ring.
Yeah.
Take some bumps that maybe you shouldn't take when you're young, but you still take them anyway. That's how you improve.
Yeah.
That's how you get to be a talent in the business.
Yeah. You know what? Promos. Promos is what we need more of. Just I need to talk to Brett about that. Promos and little things like that. They need to do more of. You don't notice. Man, it's hard to get a hold.
Behind somebody so much on a promo. When I was a kid, Jake Roberts would talk.
Oh my God, Jake! Good old
Roberts was not a person where he would yell and scream.
No.
And if I was going to cut I think I've cut one promo in my life.
Yeah.
So,
yes, you did very good. You did very good.
You gotta. Yeah, I actually kind of liked it, but I don't think you got to be one of those people that just yells and screams. You got to get your point across, but you can't be. You got to figure out a way to make yourself seem like that you're right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there are a lot of people don't do. You can't get that. There's very few guys that pull that off in WWE, and a lot of the indies don't give people a chance to learn it.
No.
And that's the sad part. I mean, IWA does a pretty good job of it.
They do a phenomenal job.
I mean, you see a lot of these shows where you don't see any. I mean,
yeah,
you got to cut promos on the internet. Huh?
Yeah, you got to do it really quick.
Now, it's 2018. Do that.
Do it.
If you think you can help your show out by cutting a promo on the internet,
yeah,
go out and do that, man.
I know.
I mean, if it turns out you're an awful promo, like the kid I'm going to have to kill Friday,
yes,
maybe don't do it so much. But,
yeah.
But, if you're decent at it, keep cutting those promos, man. Maybe you'll sell an extra 5 seats.
Yes.
Pay for your check for
10, yeah, 20 seats, pack them in. Come on. Pack them in.
That's what you got to do.
So what do you got for me? Any questions for me? Come on, throw me some stupid stuff,
Man,
I love anything.
What was the very first moment that you're like, you saw professional wrestling and you're like, you know what? This is my shit. This is the thing I want to cover.
What? How I got
the very first moment that made you a fan.
Well, I'm sure you heard from my podcast millions of times. I'm sure you heard it. Iron Mike Sharp's wrestling school was a big influence on me in the mid 80s. Like I got to be there, like to watch Iron Mike Sharp training school, like a couple $5 wrestling. I would see X-Pac. I would see
Canada's premier athlete, Iron Mike Sharp.
What's that?
Canada's premier athlete.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, but no, I would see like wrestlers there every week. Like I'd go and watch it for $5. X-Pac, Nova, Nova from ECW, like Ed Wall from WCW, dude. He was like awesome. I miss that guy, Malice, man. The talent was phenomenal. But the thing about the Iron Mike Sharp school was, it was actually Nova's brother ran a promotion. It was called Phoenix Championship Wrestling, in the mid '90s, and that's how Low Key and all the other guys really took off to the talent. To where they are today in the
That's awesome.
It's on check it out on Wikipedia. You'll see. It's awesome. Phoenix Championship Wrestling.
If you had to watch one, if you could only watch one more wrestling match between people that
you know what seen, and people I never got to see, but I did see. I did see. Still there?
Yeah, I'm sitting here.
I'm getting all these Joey Janela tweets. Sorry, Twitter, damn Twitter. But no,
Twitter.
You know what? If I ever got to see somebody like Eddie Guerrero, I got to see Eddie Guerrero face Nova, at a Phoenix Championship match. That was like a farewell match. Like I got to see Eddie in his prime, like in his really the wrestling phase, of WWE, like really. Indie, like more indie, but you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I mean, there's that match from there's actually an IWA match with him against Punk and Rey Mysterio.
I remember that.
Punk was still in the long shorts, ridiculous phase.
Yeah.
It's crazy how good that man was, and if the drug issue wasn't there, how much better he could have been, how much longer. He could have gave us good matches because Eddie Guerrero was a talent. He was. Almost a once-in-a-generation type talent. Now, he was different than his buddy Benoit. Benoit was an amazing technical wrestler.
Yeah.
But he didn't have – he never did have the it factor that Eddie did.
Yeah.
And, we'll talk about anything else about it. But
no, yeah.
When you line the two up, Eddie had something special that Chris didn't have. Eddie had something more like Jericho.
Yeah.
Jericho had that next gear.
Right.
But Jericho, when he came back in 2008 to WWE.
I know.
When he started cutting the serious promos and wearing the suits, completely different character. If you can change yourself like that in wrestling business, you can go for 50 years.
Yeah, I remember I went to a book signing and he talked about it. Like, he's really cool. He was cool about it. He was telling a seminar about it. It was like really cool. Like he'll
never hear bad things about Chris Jericho.
No. I mean, look where he is now, rock star, man. Come on, man.
Oh man,
he's Fozzy, man.
They're not bad. They're not bad.
I wouldn't mind checking them out. They might be. I think they're coming to my areas pretty soon.
They were actually in Louisville.
I
think in this past winter. I didn't get to go see them.
But,
from what I heard, they put on a pretty good show. Speaking, we were talking about people I've never got to see live.
Who's that?
And it irks me because it's never going to happen now.
Yeah.
I never got to see Ric Flair.
No shit.
I
Really?
went to Nitro 3 times.
Yeah.
And all 3 times, he was not on the card.
Really?
Twice was when he was going through that shit with Bischoff, and then once he just wasn't there.
Do you know what I was?
3 Nitros, I saw everybody. Piper, Hogan, Savage, all of them.
Yeah.
No Ric Flair.
Yeah, I was pissed off because I actually went to like Chiller Festival one year, right? And I really wanted to see Piper for They Live, because I had the DVD in my hand, I was like, oh, the line was so damn long. I'm like, son of a bitch, Never got to get a chance to see him,
I actually did get to see Piper wrestle, and that, it's stuff like this you remember your whole, I saw Piper and Hogan and Kevin Nash, and I got to see all these guys when I was younger. And you appreciate it when you're younger, but then you look back on it and be like, shit, how many Hall of Famers did I actually get to see? Yeah. And even if I didn't get to see as many as I wanted, I got to meet Harley Race, man.
Hey, I did too. Harley Race is great. I got to see him at a Wrestle Reunion 2, like a convention wrestling show, Like, it was awesome.
I got to meet him in 2000, I think it was 2004.
Yeah.
So he was in his 70s then.
Yeah.
But he came to an IWA show signing autographs.
Yeah.
So I got my picture taken with him, and he put his hand on the back of my neck.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a decent-sized human being.
Yeah.
Even then, it's 230.
Yeah, yeah.
He broke my goddamn neck and wasn't trying. With one hand, 70 years old.
I know.
That's how that man was able to be champion in the NWA 8 times.
Phenomenal.
You weren't taking the off him if he didn't want you to.
No. I met so many names, man. It's like I met Terry Funk and Dory Funk, And
it's you hear Terry, the nicest guy alive, apparently.
Yeah. But now he's like...
And then you get to the ring, and he's fucking psychopath.
He's psychopath, and he can't even walk,
It's weird, because you got guys like... Nick Gage is a super nice guy.
Yeah.
But you get him in that ring, man, and
Snap.
I'm like... I talked to the dude for 15 minutes, and then he's in the ring, and I'm like, I'm scared now.
I know, yeah, you're like, shit.
There's very few guys where you know the deal.
Yeah.
And yet you see him and you're like, damn, dude.
Yeah.
We're good.
He's cool. He's cool though. He's nice. He talks to us.
Yeah. The guy's a super nice guy. And I've never seen him be rude to a single human being.
No.
And that's the thing, man. You get in the independent scene, if you're an asshole, it gets out.
Oh yeah, we know that. It
gets out.
It gets out.
Ass at somebody.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of times the fans, I've seen it myself, the fans are fucking... Some of the fans, dude, they're terrible.
They are.
But, you got to deal with the good and the bad, but, man, some of the fans... Personally, I'd have probably been pissed.
Yeah.
But he just went back and wrestled, but yes. Jesus.
I know. I think there's that wrestler, Steve Mack, and somebody came up to the ring when, H2O show jumped on the apron. He almost wanted to punch him,
That's crazy.
It is.
Although it goes both ways, too. I just saw, somebody had it on my Facebook, I'm pretty sure. This guy coming out to get heat spit his gum at this little fucking 5-year-old girl.
Oh, jeez.
To get heat.
Oh, yeah.
And the dad jumped him. I've got a 7-year-old daughter.
Yeah.
If you spit at my daughter, I don't give a shit if you're the Big Show.
No.
We're probably going at it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's not the way to get heat, dude.
No, it isn't. No. There's so much stupid fans. There's probably going to be so much to that this week at WrestleMania,
Meanwhile, my daughter hates MJF for life.
Oh, I can't stand him. I was the first one to. I'm sure you noticed I was one of those people that got in his face a lot. Couldn't stand him. I was the first to the toilet paper brigade, And then he blocked me on Twitter. I have to show you that tweet. I have to send that to you.
He blocked you, huh? Oh, that's awesome.
I'll have to send you that.
He's so good at being an asshole, man.
I'll send you the tweet.
It's a talent. It is a talent to be that big asshole.
Yeah. He's like
one of those 80s college movie bad guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Revenge of the Nerds or something? That's MJF.
Yes. That's right, MJ.
And the fact that nobody gives him shit for wearing the exact same... Dude, it's the same scarf.
It's the same scarf.
I can buy a $30 Burberry scarf.
Yeah, we can we can wipe our asses with it, too.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe buy another one.
Yeah.
But the dude is so talented, though.
I know.
He's such a good asshole. it's hard to be that disliked.
Yes.
Because a lot of those guys, they'll get so you get to a point.
Yeah.
Like Miz gets mostly cheers now because he's just been such a good asshole.
Mm-hmm.
And the amazing part about Miz's act is that my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know where he stole that?
Where?
A Burt Reynolds movie.
No.
Stroker Ace.
Oh, shit.
He stole that from Ned Beatty.
Oh, wow.
I swear to God. Ned Beatty says that in Stroker Ace. I watched it drunk one night, and I was like, hey, that's Miz's shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, this came out in 82.
Yeah.
Yep, he stole it from a 1980s Burt Reynolds movie. That's when you know you're a heel.
Yeah.
You don't steal from Burt Reynolds, man.
All right, what was your first favorite hardcore match? How's that? Let's go hardcore. Let's go bring hardcore, and we'll bring death into it. Come on. It's because we are the fans of this stuff. We love this stuff.
I'm trying to remember the first thing I remember. It's not hardcore. I guess it is.
Yeah.
Magnum, TA, Tully Blanchard, cage match. Magnum's got that piece of that chair going after Tully, and Tully's screaming like a fucking girl.
Yeah.
That's hardcore, dude.
Yeah.
That is crazy. And that was like the first thing I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, I think I've said this millions of my podcasts with Bruiser Brody inside the steel cage, with Chief J Strongbow at NWF Wrestling.
Oh, that's crazy.
It was.
That is crazy.
With the Fantastics on the card, too. I totally forgot about they were there,
See, we lived in Dallas when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And my mom and dad would go to shows every week. And I'd watch it on TV.
Yeah.
I think I may have got to go to one, but I was a little kid.
Yeah.
I was maybe 5.
Yeah.
But I remember very vividly, almost the moment that I was like, holy shit, wrestling's awesome. My mom came home, and apparently Michael P.S. Hayes had taken his cowboy boot off and bloodied David Von Erich. My mom's telling me, she's like, hey, he's hurt pretty bad.
Yeah. The Von Erichs, man.
God bless her, just had quadruple bypass surgery a couple weeks ago.
I love the Von Erichs. The Von Erich family. Man. Dude, they always had a great history. Their wrestling was so phenomenal every time,
Dude, and they also taught me one valuable lesson that cocaine is a powerful drug. Dude.
Yeah.
I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, you've got the fucking world at your. If Kerry Von Erich could have stayed clean, that dude could have been NWA champion for a year.
I love to go.
Instead, he was so fucked up that they're like, "No, you get 2 weeks, brother. We're taking it back from you in Japan."
Yeah, you're gonna go.
Dude, he was supposed to get a bigger push in WWF when he went up there, but they were so worried about him dying under their watch that they took the IC belts off him after a month. I mean, you get guys, you hear all kinds of that shit from the 80s. There was Gino Hernandez for World Class. Was one of the most talented guys out there. Cocaine, man.
Cocaine. Hey, Marcus, don't take the cocaine. Don't have it this weekend, Marcus.
Marcus is having a rough enough weekend with adding cocaine into it.
Did you see that? Did you see that at him and Schlack? I didn't even notice that during the match. There was a mirror with on it.
Oh yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I heard that.
Oh my God, I didn't get to see that.
He's actually in King of Deathmatch this year too.
Yes, he is.
That show is going to be so good.
Oh yeah,
it's going to be awesome. Ian did not screw around with this one.
Holy shit! It's really like that's. It's going to be good for you guys. I'm jealous. I'm not going, but
last year was the first year I actually got to go.
Yeah.
So I think we sat third row because we got tickets kind of late, and it was a packed house. But I saw Reed Bentley, Tombstone, Nick Depp. Yeah. Through a big screen TV.
That was crazy. I saw the videos of that. Holy cow!
And then Murdoch did the Destroyer threw just a bunch of light tubes to the concrete through 2 chairs on Ricky Shane Page, and Ricky Shane Page got the fuck up.
Yeah. That's topping like the King of the Death when Murdoch, 2016. Like, that's when I was there for that. We were there. I'm sure you were too,
It's just one of those, it's one of those things where you get worried that you don't want them to, you want to see different stuff, but you don't want to see them up the ante too much where some of these guys are going to get hurt bad. I mean,
but I like tell you know how I told a story. I told a story about that was the year that Kevin Hogan went. Last trip actually was the King of the Death, or the 2016. Devin actually asked for a knife, right, at a gas station. So Kevin goes and buys one at the gas station, right? AJ's sitting up in the front seat. Kevin's wheeling it around, like what's going on here? Freaking out. That's like one of those stories, though.
That is nuts, man. Oh, I've still got I've got a scar on my left leg from the Kings of the Crimson Mask 2 from this past year, where I think it was Sage Sin swinging a light tube and it just broke off and sliced the shit out of my leg. I bled the entire night. I was not involved in any way.
You know what? You know how many times at these shows I don't even realize, like, I look at my hand and...
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, you get blood all over you. That's the part. I mean, I'm fine, but when it's my blood, but I'm like, whose blood is this?
You know what the weirdest thing is? The funniest thing and the weird, it's like how weird, every time I go to a death match, I'll have one tack that ends up in my shoe.
Oh, dude, I've got 4 pairs of shoes and they've all got tacks in them.
Yeah.
I just stopped pulling them out.
Yeah.
I won't notice it until I get on like a hardwood floor.
Yeah.
And then I'll just hear a tick. Then I'm like, shit.
Yes. Yeah. Actually, I went to a Starbucks. I went to a Starbucks one day after a CZW show. This CZW show, I think, and this guy's looking at me, and I just dropped the tack on the ground. He's like, "What is that?" I was like, "Oh, this is from a death." I told him, "This is from a death match show. You don't know what it is." He's like, "What the?" He looked at me like, "Huh?"
I mean, the deathmatch crowd is not your typical wrestling crowd.
No, it isn't.
Here's the thing, too. Like, I was talking about, I don't remember who I was talking to the other day about it. Yeah. IWA, they have these awesome death matches.
Yes.
But in between these death match tournaments, and a lot of people give IWA, they're all blood and guts. They're not.
They're not.
They're like a really good 80s Southern wrestling promotion, dude. Like, in between this deathmatch shit, I mean, it's 2018 wrestling, but at its core, it's 80s. Fucking Jim Cornette gives them so much shit. Dude, it's Smoky Mountain, man.
Yeah.
I mean, in between the shows, it's fucking Smoky Mountain. I mean, they've got the hardcore shit.
Yep.
But it's not part of it's not an everyday part of the show.
No.
And IWA takes so much shit for, they're garbage. No, they're not.
They are not. They're
Show
awesome.
up to one of these shows.
Yeah.
Respect these people, man.
Mance
Warner.
Yeah.
Is a crazy man.
Yeah.
But the dude can wrestle.
He can.
You don't go an hour with Michael Elgin and then in a rematch go 45 minutes.
No.
And have a completely different match.
No.
And be just garbage. I hate when people just.
And I remember, and I'll never forget that. I'll never forget when I went to VOW down in Virginia, right? And I gave Jimmy Lloyd the skewers, and he took it like a champ. Mance took it like a champ for this, this Masada spot,
Which JC did the Masada spot at Prince of those matches too.
Yeah.
As a tribute. I mean, that's just a great spot.
Look at that, Matt. Look at that right now. Bloodsport. Masada's there too. Bloodsport. Jeez.
Oh my God, that's just
that's
awesome.
I know, dude. I'm glad where he is. He's all right. He's made out okay for himself. He's got a beautiful girlfriend now. He's awesome.
That's what you like to see, man.
I know. Good things.
Boys getting better.
Huh? I know.
That's what you like to see. But 2 more shows IWA's got coming up this month.
Oh,
April 19th.
Yeah.
April 19th, they've got a women's tournament coming up to crown the IWA Mid-South Women's Champion.
Oh, wow.
You got all kinds of good people in that.
Maria.
You've got Sue Young, Maria, Shotzi Blackheart, Hudson Enby, Ruby Reyes, Kikyo. Crazy.
Phenomenal.
Kikyo was
cool. What that was
actually the next night they're having the Candido Cup team tournament.
Yes.
Tag team is my shit, man. I love tag team wrestling.
Oh, tag team.
So many good teams in that. They've got Shotzi and Kikyo teaming up.
Yeah.
They've got JC Rodden teaming with Manny fucking Fernandez.
Yeah.
The Carnies, Jim Nasty Boys.
Yeah.
And my personal favorites right now, the Workhorsemen with Anthony Henry.
Yeah.
Awesome tag team.
Yeah. That's awesome. Anthony's good. He's He's a character.
Talented guy.
There's so much going on. It's amazing. Like, what else?
Oh,
I can't keep track. Some of these shows, it's like summer's coming too. Summer's already here.
And it's only gonna ramp up for the rest of the year. But this week is my Christmas, dude.
Yeah,
I love this week every year.
I know.
It's one of the things. The wife's taking a couple days off.
Yeah,
it's gonna be great. We're gonna watch some wrestling.
Yeah,
it's just. It's that time.
Yeah,
and then Friday I get to break a kid's leg.
Yeah,
so I got that going for me.
I know.
I'm legitimately gonna hurt him. It's so funny.
It
I'm
really
trying
is.
To keep him laughing. Especially after I saw his bullshit promo he cut on me. Tell me you saw his promo.
Yeah, that was horrible. That was like really.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that he either was drunk or he was trying to channel the Ultimate Warrior's WrestleMania 6 promo.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, because that's the first thing I thought was if the Ultimate Warrior was terrible, if the Ultimate Warrior was worse at promos and he was a midget, this is the promo he would cut.
Yeah. Hey, did you? I just had a really cool podcast. Did you hear that with the midget? I had. Mad Max.
Mad Max.
Oh man,
Mad Max was in the Prince of the Deathmatch tournament last year.
Was he? Yeah.
Yes, he was. He took on Mitch Ryder.
Yeah,
that's in the first round.
Like holy shit! I didn't realize he was part of that fucking half pipe brawlers, and that's pretty awesome though.
Oh yeah, dude, and he was drunk as hell. I think. When I saw him, I'm pretty sure he was drunk.
But we need more wrestling. Like we were talking. Me and my friend Rob, were talking. We're like, we need deathmatch midget wrestling. How about that?
Could you imagine? We've got a guy that comes out of Pat D's Nuts. What's his wrestling name? Right. He fought some hardcore midget wrestling.
Yeah.
He's I don't want to fight that little dude.
No, Patrick's awesome too. Little Patrick.
It's just what it is.
No. All right.
But
want to call it a night? I think we killed a lot.
Yeah, I thought we had good stuff, man.
What do you want?
I appreciate you having me on.
Anytime, come back. Let's do a roundup. Let's do a King of the Death. Like what date is that? That's
May 18th and 19th.
Right after I get back from Chicago. So.
No problem at all, man.
Let's
good times.
Appreciate
you having me on.
And want to plug away? Feel free to plug all your plugs. Go ahead.
Let's see. So we got chadsanidiot.com.
Yes.
Featuring all kinds of independent wrestling, WWE, horror movies, all kinds of random shit.
Horror. Oh, we never got into the horror.
Horror shit. Actually, next Friday. Yeah. Next Friday is Friday the 13th. On that day, my reviews of every Friday the 13th movie will be up.
Oh, really?
Also, there's an apology letter from the town council, Blake, to Jason Voorhees and his family. Because in the end, they kind of fucked that kid. So there's that'll be up next Friday.
Oh, shit.
This Friday.
I'll have to check that out.
IWA Mid-South, Memphis, Indiana.
Yeah.
I'm going to break a kid's leg.
Breaking his leg. Break his leg and get some blood. Blood. We want to see some blood. Maybe I like to.
I'm going to hurt him.
Yeah.
So bad.
You are.
That his soul's going to leave his body.
Yeah.
Go back in time and warn himself about getting in the ring with me. That's how bad he's going to get hurt.
Dude, he's in for like a rude awakening.
IWA Mid-South, Thursday, Friday, Saturday this week.
Plug them.
chadsanidiot.com.
Thank you.
There we go.
Talk to you later. Thank you, Chad.
All right, appreciate it, man.
All right, bye. I gotta play the song. Oh, you're still on. Whoops. All right, I want to thank my guest. Chad's an idiot. You heard him. He's stepping into the IWA Mid-South ring for the spring trial this Saturday, this Friday night. He's taking on he's taking somebody on, and this kid's in for a treat. So, he better know what it's like to run your mouth in the business. That's wrestling, though. Hey? And it was great to talk with Chad. We covered a lot of stuff that's going on in the wrestling world that we always talk about. WrestleMania weekend, it's so much going on. It's the wrestling mecca, like the mecca of wrestling weekend. You know, it's so like what if you're not busy and doing anything? You know, like what's going on? You know, check out you know, WrestleMania weekend if you could get it on Powerbomb TV. Go on check out Game Changer Wrestling on so much wrestling. Just keep on watching it, folks. It's you know, we're just gonna be promoting the shit out of it, every fucking thing this week. It's crazy. Yeah. This, you know, you can always watch all the events at you know, that are being done at WrestleCon this year. You know, it's like phenomenal. But I'm gonna get right to it, fans. Two shows that you must watch. You know, and I'm highly gonna, you know, get out there. You know, go on the internet, go to your VOD, smart TV. You know, wherever your cable company or whoever you can get a hold of it and go. You know, www.nwwnlive.com is going to be hosting a lot of shows, but the main show I'm going to highly recommend there's three shows. You know, CZW is there, the Combat Zone is in the house, and actually 4 shows I'm highly going to recommend. You know, actually, there's so many shows, I'm just going to say it all. You know, check out CZW, Beyond Wrestling, Progress, Evolve, Pancakes with Pile Drivers. My God, the list goes on and on. And House of Hardcore is going to be there, and you know, for the shows, but this Friday night, please, fans, you know, what are you doing? It's Friday. I think it is Friday night, and they're going to be this Friday, and you know, Friday is the 6th, April 6th, down in New Orleans. One of the Jersey Shore's top companies, Game Changer Wrestling, GCW, is there live. Joey Janela's Spring Break 2 is there. You know, it's a fantastic lineup. The card is awesome, stacked to the gills, as they always say in the business. And if you're not there, also check it out. GCW's Bloodsport with Matt Riddle. Oh my God, you're in for a treat, fans. Check that out. Highly recommend watching all those pay-per-views, all these shows stream them all. You know, go check it out. GCW, Game Changer Wrestling. As they're also going to be coming back to the States, and they're going to be traveling to Chicago May 11th and 12th as they take part with Freelance Wrestling. That's right, Freelance Wrestling on Friday night, and then GCW, Game Changer Wrestling, on Saturday in Chicago, Illinois. You know, we're taking over their territory for the weekend, and we're going to have some fun. So thank you, fans, for listening to my podcast with Chad's an Idiot, and make sure you see him this Friday night at IWA Mid-South on Powerbomb TV. If you can't be there, go watch on PowerbombTV.com. Where can you get all your... Oh, no, actually, also, stay tuned tomorrow night. We're going to go live with the oh, God, I keep... We're going to have my guest pro wrestler, Miser or Barbarian. He'll correct me on that, but I'm sure. Stay tuned at 8 p.m. for that, and maybe even a Facebook Live at 9 p.m. At night with my friend Rob Nelson from Wrestle PodCast. Tune in. You'll never know who will be on my show next. I'm glad to be part of the WrestleMania weekend here. I'm going to try my best to get a lot of stuff covered this week. I'd love to spread the word about WrestleMania weekend. Game Changer Wrestling. H2O, that's right. You heard me say it earlier. Fans, what are you doing this weekend? You know, if you're in the New Jersey area like usual, come on down to Blackwood, New Jersey to the compound as H2O presents Sweet Dreams. It's WrestleMania weekend. So much local wrestling everywhere. You know, just go out and support indie wrestling. And as always, check your social media for all your Deathmatch Russell podcasts. You know, always on Facebook at David C. Russell, and on Twitter at DJ Dave NJ32, and on the web you could always go on the web online and check out my website. Always updating stuff and current past interviews, promos, highlight reels, much more, events, guests, merchandise. I'm switching it up. I'm going to try to get some hats out pretty soon. I owe people t-shirts, and those people will get their t-shirts, so be patient because it's coming. A lot of stuff coming. T-shirts, hats coming. I'm doing some stuff here, fans, so big things coming. Thank you for listening to the Deathmatch Russell podcast, and have a great night.
And the show don't look like cowboy boots. And that ain't rock and roll you're playing. And it sure ain't country or rhythm and blues. You're singing a song about making love to your drummer. Well, gay guitar pickers don't turn me on. Cause you see, I'm a dinosaur. I should have died out a long time before. Have pity on a dinosaur. Hand me my hat, excuse me, man, but where's the door? Lot of fun in this old hangout. We get stoned at the jukebox and stay out of fights. Now and then, light a little smoke in the truck out back. Oh, then a little old Jim Beam and we get right. And you know these flashing lights sure make me dizzy. And this disco's very strange to my ear. It looks like they turned the Longhorn into a spaceship. And I'll be leaving just as soon as I finish this beer. Cause you see, I'm a dinosaur. Should have died out a long time before. There's a whole lot of dinosaurs. Give us our hats, excuse me, man, but where is the door? Get us our hats, excuse me, man,